Hi, welcome to another IoT KG video. Make sure you've watched the LIFX setup video and the Integromat setup video before starting this one. Right now, we have a puck getting data from our sensors and continuously uploading it to our phones via the IoT KG app. In this video, we'll be going through how to control our lights using this sensor data through Integromat. For example, using temperature, we want our LIFX beam to act as a bar chart. When the temperature is cold, the light starts at blue. When normal, the beam reaches the green zone, and when too hot, the red zone is reached. Of course, you can change these thresholds or color combinations to match your garden setup, or you might choose to monitor your garden's moisture or light values instead. This setup is very easy to change depending on what you need. First, log into your Integromat account and make a new scenario, using webhooks and HTTP. HTTP is a protocol which is used for sending requests via the internet to the LIFX server, which allows us to control our lights. Now, set up the webhook. This is very similar to the other Google Sheets Integromat setup video, so watch that one first if you want to see the steps. You can choose an existing webhook if you've set it up already. No need to redetermine data structure if Integromat already recognizes your sensor values. Then, create a router, found in Flow Control at the bottom of the page, and attach it to the webhook module. Next, we want to add the HTTP module to communicate to our lights. Add the HTTP module and select Make a Basic Auth Request. Click Add under Credentials and enter your LIFX API key as the username. You can leave the password blank. Copy the following URL into the URL field. You can find this in the description box below. The method is put, body type is raw, and content type is JSON. Next, copy the following code that can be found in the description into the request content field. Using this, we can change the display we want our lights to show. The selector lets us specify which section of the beam we want to set to a specific color. Each bar has 10 lights in it, so 0 to 9 refers to the first bar, 10 to 19 for the second bar, and 20 to 29 for the third bar. You can also change other options in the default section. To keep the same format when pasting, you might want to use Ctrl-Shift-V instead of Ctrl-V. To check for any issues, copy the code you've written into this website to see if the format is correct. If not, then fix it and check it again. Once your HTTP module is set up, right-click on it and clone it 3 times. This copies the contents as well, so we don't have to fill in everything each time we want to add a HTTP module. Connect each of these modules to the router. To control the LIFX beam color based on temperature, we want to have the following conditions. If the temperature is greater than or equal to 30 degrees, turn the blue, green, and red lights on. If the temperature is greater than 15 but less than 30 degrees, turn on the blue and green lights. If the temperature is less than or equal to 15 degrees, only have the blue light on. For the first condition, set up a filter by clicking on the link between the router and the HTTP module. Label it High. Set the condition to when the temperature is greater than or equal to 30. Your webhook should provide sensor block templates for this part. Make sure you use a numeric operator, not time or date time, otherwise the filter will not work. Hit OK to save that. Then clicking the corresponding HTTP module in the request content section, set the following colors. This will make the first bar blue, the second green, and the third red. Make sure you follow the same format and check the punctuation. For example, make sure there's double quotation marks around the colors. For the second condition, we can repeat the same steps but with different numbers and values. Label the filter medium. Set the condition to when temperature is greater than 15 and less than 30. To add 2 conditions, hit the Add and Rule button. Change the corresponding HTTP module so that the colors are the same, but the brightness is set to 0 for the red bar to turn it off. For the third condition, label the filter Low. Set the condition to when temperature is less than or equal to 15. For this corresponding HTTP module, change the brightness to 0 for the red and green bars, so only the first bar appears blue. With this, all your filters and HTTP modules have been set up, and your scenario is complete. Make sure to save everything. Now, turn scheduling on and set it to run immediately. The next time you export your data from the IoT KG app, it should trigger your lights to change color. Make sure your puck is only exporting data once every 2 hours if you're on a free plan. And turn off any scenarios in Integromat you aren't using, as Integromat has limitations on how many can be executed per month. These limitations can be reduced with a paid account. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video.